I think the expectation outside of our own group is probably higher than it's ever been, and it should be. I think we've been an incredibly talented group of guys that have proven that they are very good players, and collectively, if we perform together, we're a hard side to beat. So I'd much rather go in with a weighted level of expectation than none at all, and then a win comes as a surprise. I think we've grown into being comfortable with that expectation over the last few years, and slowly it's crept into our minds as well, just through levels of performance. Not in 50 over cricket. We've had probably one of the strongest opening partnerships, or top three, in the world over the last 4 years. I think probably in comparison, India and Australia are the only two to either be better or compete with us, and throughout the World Cup was the same. So yeah, we'll be sticking with the same formula. The two guys at the top are exceptional at what they do. They operate in the manner that we want to continue to play, which is great. Absolutely. Joe's one of the best players in the world. He has been in great form recently at Yorkshire, so hopefully he can take that form into this series. I think throughout the World Cup, again, he reiterated how valuable a player he was to us. And I think he's undersold a lot of the time in white ball cricket. He's extremely versatile in what he does. His dot ball percentage is unbelievably low, his average is high, and his strike rate is high. So from number three, that's all you can ask, really. Yeah, for me, he's number one. I think he's the number one variation bowler in the world at the moment. He's continued to improve his game. His span in pace that he bowls has expanded, particularly this summer. And I think as regards to test match cricket, the ball is in his court, whether he wants to play or not, whether the drive and the ambition is still there. So I think only he can answer that, but he's been in a fine form as I've seen him. I think naturally, that's the way I operate. I know Moen's in the same boat, but guys are extremely different. I know Joss operates in a different manner. I suppose the energy that he exudes might come across more passionate and more vocal in the way that he might be in the field. Same with Ben. Joe is probably a bit more calm and reserved as well. So you've different attributes that you might see at different stages. And I thought we had a glimpse into what it might look like with Moeen as captain and Chris Jordan as vice captain the other night. Yeah, I think so. I think going away from what we're strong at will do us some good for a period of time, because it allows us to focus on things that are our weakest side. So creating another dynamic or more rounded game in that manner is important, and it's probably a bigger challenge for our seamers than our batters, because our batters have gone through this for the last couple of years, and recognising when it might happen and comes is important as well. But I think if we could, that would be brilliant. I think it's logical and sort of the planning would make sense around it, considering the immediate T20 World Cup and then the long-term 2023 as well. I think it's going to be an easier challenge than staying at Southampton and Manchester, because the hotels are on the ground. Where we're staying in Abu Dhabi is nowhere near the ground. It's on a beach, it has a pool. So I think managing that might be a little bit better. And I think if you add in the fact that families are allowed into the biosecure bubble, it makes a huge difference. So a lot more positive things than potentially the bubble that we have.